Welcome on back to another KCD playthrough. This one is number 21. In this video, we are going to go into the monastery and try to become a priest and see what that entails. We also have to figure out who Pius is and how we're going to deal with him. Yeah, should be a bit of fun. Hopefully. Anyway, into the video. It must be down here.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Got rid of all of it.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it. You'll be wearing it for the rest of your life.
No, I won't, mate. No, I won't. Pretty much a paladin now. A holy warrior. Crusader. What am I looking at? The candle. Candlestick. Brothers. Oh, I feel like I knew it.
We have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict. Opus Dei, obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum
Eloquium tuum et vivam.
in loquium tuum vivam, et non confundas me ab expectatione mea.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
Fit right in.
Welcome, brother. I am Antonius, a novice like you. I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
You don't know Latin, do you? Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you to come?
Being here in the monastery is my dream come true. Being a monk is so exciting.
Well, no one's ever said that before. I'm curious if you'll still be singing the same tune in a month's time.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Let's go then.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards.
Uh-oh.
Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now.
Wait, what?
Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go.
Why have I been
Remember one
pinged?
word: discipline.
Why have
It's
I been
your
pinged
job
as
to
a
work
thief?
and pray.
Why have I been pinged as a thief? So now that I've been given something and I'm a stealer, I better not get picked up by the random guards at patrol. That would be bullshit. Very counterproductive to my gaming
God be
experience.
with you.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book.
I've no idea. Why don't you ask Brother Librarian?
It occurred to me you might be the man to ask. I'm looking for some lockpicks. Do you know anyone in the monastery who could help me?
Lockpicks? You surprise me, brother. And you, a nobleman's son. But you could ask Brother Salarius. They say he used to be a thief.
I'd like to ask you something. Who's in charge of things around?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see. Are there any rifts?
Yes. From the moment talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here.
Of course it
Strange
is.
you haven't noticed.
Tell me something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion because novices get no say.
Tell me something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
What are the roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the
Cicadas?
brothers who'll make sure we observe the rule. They can be quite strict, so if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
I'm not doing a single duty.
Who would you choose as the new abbot?
Why should I even think about that when I don't have the right to vote? Gregor, don't go poking your nose into other people's business. You'll sleep better at night.
So, lockpicks from Brother Sirius, or whatever his name was.
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours. Do you know the first thing the monastery taught me? To appreciate sleep. We rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Okay.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
But you know them yourself. Yodok is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hard-working and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him. And then we have you, about who I know nothing.
Lucas, huh?
This is the garden.
I'm
Place
Gregor,
for silent
novice.
contemplation and
I
meditation.
saw you at the ceremony.
Centuries ago,
know.
this
It was
monastery
hard not to
founded by the
notice
most
you.
esteemed
And
of
you
brothers,
are?
Saint Procopius.
Lucas, also a novice. Don't get upset, but I don't want to talk to you. I'm happiest alone.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
Just straight into the
I don't
21
know
questions.
much, but ask away.
Tell me about Antonius.
I'd like to, but there's nothing to tell. I've never spoken to him. I've never asked about him.
You really don't know anything about anyone? Well, thanks anyway.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
Will you tell me something about yourself?
There's nothing I can tell you.
I mean, where you're from, what sort of life you had before, that sort of thing.
I'm a novice, and my monastic name is Lucas. Nothing else matters.
This guy's a bad guy.
Come on. Is there really nothing at all you can tell me?
I could, but I don't want to. I'm sorry. I want to stay focused on work and prayer, not on who I once was. I never will be again. What has been isn't important for us. We cast the past aside when we walked through the monastery gates and took our oath. Never forget that.
Shake your finger in my face.
You see, I'm looking for someone here. I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhof farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
That guy's the bad guy. Oh, where'd the other guy go?
Greetings, brother. I'm Gregor, and I'm new here.
Greetings to you, brother. I'm Yodok, the oldest of the novices. I hope you'll like it here in the monastery and that you won't get into trouble.
Trouble?
You're young, perhaps intemperate. You might easily stray from the rules of the order. I suggest you get to know the older monks. You never know when it might come in handy.
I'm interested in the other novices. Do you know anything about Antonius?
Only that he came to the monastery voluntarily, because he didn't want to work in his father's shop. Antonius is all right. You can rely on him. He won't betray your confidence. He's always happy to help, which is more than can be said for the other brothers.
I'm interested in Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circators who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery. Who's in charge?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But if...
Well, that's all.
Boring. Boring. I've lost my guide.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
You can call me Siskin. Now, are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although, it's not important. Welcome to Purgatory.
Did you say purgatory?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
I'd be interested to hear what you think about the other novices. Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
I'm interested in Yodok.
What could interest you about him? He's a no-good rat. He'll turn you in for the price of a turnip. I'd bet my life that if he wasn't here, he'd be a cumin scout, bowing and scraping for a few groschen.
That doesn't sound too flattering.
It wasn't meant to. No matter what you do here, watch out for him. He's got his eye on everyone, and he'll rat on you for even the slightest of infractions.
What can you tell me about Lucas?
It's a tricky situation with Lucas. No one really knows anything about him. I've tried so many times to talk to him, but he always backs away like a virgin on a wedding night.
That's all. Well, that's all.
Okay, so that guy thinks Jodok is the bad one. Jodok thinks Lucas is the bad one. Lucas doesn't know anything. And I'm pretty sure there's only 3 of them. Where's the guy who was giving me a tour? I can't remember which guy it was. Maybe it was the guy who was sat there.
Brother? Stealing is a sin. You should know that as a Christian, and certainly as a monk. Even if I wanted to forgive you,
What did I steal?
Thou shalt not steal.
I've had enough of this. You'll never put me in seclusion.
You dare resist punishment? Let me remind you, brother, you will suffer the consequences of your deeds.
I apologize. I shall...
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that is not allowed in the monastery.
What did he take? God damn it. So it does like 6 hours plus a day. I don't understand what I stole. I got rid of everything on me.
While I was locked up, someone was making quite a racket in the cellar. Blind drunk, I'm sure of it. I wonder what's been going on.
Someone's been up to no good is what's been going on.
I'm Gregor and I'm new here.
I know. I saw you in the church during the ceremony. I have a feeling we'll be meeting again soon, and often.
Peace be with you, brother.
You see, I'm a sacator.
What does that mean?
I make sure everyone observes the rule, does their work, and that everything is the way it should be.
And when it's not the way it should be?
Then we're authorized to mete out punishment. But certainly you won't require correction, will you, brother?
About you in the election, will you
Ask me anything you want.
tell me something about Nevlas?
Nevlas is weak and toothless. He's full of hot hair. How anyone could think he'd make a good abbot is beyond me. Enough. I don't even want to hear his name again.
Okay.
I'd like to know what's going on here.
Well, the young brothers feel they don't have the same rights and responsibilities as we, who have spent much of our lives here. And what of it? Privilege needs to be earned. Nevlas is lying when he says he wants to right wrongs. All he cares about are the benefits for himself and his cronies.
I'd like to help you if I can.
There is something
All right.
you could do.
Let's start the double
I'm
crossing.
convinced Nevlas must have done something that would greatly damage him if everyone found out. If he was preaching water and drinking wine, for example.
So I should dig something up on him and tell you about it?
Exactly. But I doubt you'll have any luck. Nevlas is too cunning and careful to give anything away.
Once I find something out, I'll tell you. Thank you for answering.
Talk to me, brother.
You talk to me.
I'd like to ask you something. Who would you like to be the new abbot?
John, there's no other candidate. Nevlas just babbles on and on. Don't take him seriously.
That's all I've got to say about that. Oh, it's day 2, so I should have some tasks to complete, but I honestly don't even know where to begin, so I guess I'm just gonna get punished every single day, because I ain't fucking doing it.
Can't you see we're at...
Alright. Everybody listen. Everybody listen. I'm here to find a criminal who has been hiding amongst you. If you would give yourself up now, I will make it easy on you. No? Then everyone must die. Where's that Ceratus guy? Why is he not here? Ceratus. Monk. Oh, there's a whole gang of them still coming. Where's the Ceratus guy? Stibor. Nevertheless. Right, well now's the time to go check all their goods, I guess. Figure out if I can find something out about them. Don't have any lockpicks, do I? I am neglecting my daily schedule, which is what? Oh, so I do have to go there for mass. Alright. I'm coming. How long do I have to wait here?
I'm a new brother, a novice, Gregor. I don't know my way around here yet. You're in charge of the whole monastery, aren't you?
Welcome amongst us. Yes. The Lord wanted me to take over the abbot's duties in his absence, but mainly I'm a servant of God, just like you and all the other brethren. Before God, there's no difference between us. How do you like it here?
I don't know yet. Haven't been here long.
Well, you're too humble. I'm sure you must have some opinion, but I won't pry it out of you.
Will you tell me something about how the abbot is elected?
Of course. Abbot Peter is...
Anyone can become the abbot.
Precisely. We have two candidates, Nevlas and John. As the spiritual shepherd of all of the brothers here, I'm not allowed to publicly express a preference for either. And as a novice, you shouldn't be involved in the election. I know that some brothers have already begun scheming, but don't even think about getting mixed up in it. With the blessing of the Holy Spirit, all will end up as it should be.
No, it won't. Go and eat with the brothers. Right, where's this train of brothers gone?
Labor at whatever is necessary until about...
Praise be to Christ.
Is it possible to learn something about the other novices in the library?
Only the abbot and the prior keep such records.
And can I see them?
No. The abbot writes and keeps his records in his chambers, and only he and the prior are permitted to read them.
I already stole them.
I found this piece of parchment. It looks like it's been ripped out of a book. Do you know what it is?
It appears to be a page torn out of Ovid.
Ovid? What is that? Is it the name of a book?
Not what, but who. Ovid was a great Roman poet. We have a few volumes by him in the library, but one of them vanished one day. Now I believe I can guess what happened. Brother Eustace, may the earth rest lightly on him, was quite narrow-minded when it came to classical literature. If a book had any mention of woman at all, he condemned it as a heretical work. If he'd had his way, all such books would have been burned. Ovid's The Art of Love must have been such a thorn in his side that he stole it from the library, tore it up, and hid the pages wherever he could.
Oh, would you like me to put the book back together again?
Absolutely. Eustace's wits weren't the sharpest, so I'm sure he didn't destroy any of the pages. I imagine he hid them throughout the monastery. It might take you a while to find them all, but when you do, you can rest assured Ovid will return to his rightful place in the library.
Good. I'll look around for it.
Thank you, brother. It's of no great importance, but if you can find all 10 pages, I'll be most grateful.
Oh, I've already got a few of them.
And only if what
8.
is
There you go.
is done without hesitation. Delay, warmness, grumbling, or objection. For the obedience given to superiors is given to God. For if the disciple obeys with ill will and burns,
How much do I eat?
I said, I will guard my sin was my
We done yet?
I have submitted to my speaking and teaching belong to the master.
Where's this cicada guy?
To listen.
Haven't talked to this
I'm
guy yet.
Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nevlas, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
Is there anything I could help with?
You know, there is. Perhaps you've heard that Abbot Peter is gravely ill. I'm interested in medicine, and I know there's a cure for the abbot's ailment. With your help, I could find out the details, and together you and I could give old Peter a few more years to do good. What do you say?
You can count on my help. What do you need me to do?
In order to get the recipe for this medicament, a few rules will need to be broken. Now, you know, most of the brothers believe every illness is a message from God, and that it's not our place to deny his will. I, however, think if God sent us not just illnesses, but also the medicine to cure them, then it's our duty to relieve people of their suffering. The cure for Abbot Peter's illness could be contained in one of the books in our library, but it will certainly be amongst the Libri Prohibiti, the forbidden books. Those we aren't.
Oh, I already stole them.
I'm ready.
One more important thing. There's always someone in the library during the day. To pass unwatched, you'll need to go at night. It's locked, but I'm sure you'll manage to get in.
I will,
They say
I just
Brother
need to...
Solarius
Yeah.
understands locks. But don't tell him why you need it. Once you have the book, bring it to me, and I'll then use it to make Peter's medicine.
I already
You'll
stole
soon
the
have
book. I hope
election
there's
of
another one
Abbot
there.
over and done with.
Here's the book you wanted.
Sweet.
Amazing. This really is it. Now I can use it to prepare a cure for our suffering abbot. Then I'll leave it in the library to make it seem as if Brother Librarian left it lying about. There'll be no investigation. It would be against his best interests, as he'll look like the one who wasn't taking proper care of the books. It will drive him mad. I didn't leave that book out, or did I? Is there anything I can do for you in return?
I'd be interested in finding out the background of the other novices.
That's a strange wish you have. And the only ones who know everything about the novices are the abbot and the prior. They keep a record of every monk in the abbot's book, but you'll never get your hands on it. It's locked up in the prior's study.
Thanks. You've helped me immensely.
No, thank you. About that book, don't even think about breaking in to get it.
Okay.
Is there any way I could help you get elected? Somehow tip the scales in your favour?
What would you like to do? Climb up the tower and shout, "Vote for Nevillus, vote for Nevillus"?
Not exactly. You do have an opponent, John.
John isn't my opponent, he's my brother. Just like you and everyone else here. We're all brothers in Christ. But there is something you could help me with. You must know there's a great deal of iniquity here in the monastery. I'd be interested to hear of anything I don't know about.
Should I find out for you what's going on around here?
Let me make this clear. I want to base my candidacy on putting things in order. But if I don't know exactly what's wrong, then my promises are just empty slogans.
Very good then. I'll find out what I can.
Thank you, brother.
I already know that.
This looks like the Saracen language. Ibn al-Hassan. That's who I'm looking for. A listener.
Solaris, there you go.
What would you like?
Lockpicks.
I'm looking for something a little, unorthodox.
And what would that be exactly?
I'm looking for lockpicks.
Lockpicks? And what would you like those for?
What's it to you? Do you have some or not?
Peace, brother. There's no need to get all worked up. So you heard I used to be a burglar, did you? I put it all behind me as soon as I took the vows. But I do have a few lockpicks left.
Okay, there we go.
I'll trade them for food. Get me a bite to eat, and you can have your lockpicks. Can't say fairer than that, can I?
So that's the trading guy, eh?
This very obedience will be acceptable to God.
Right, where's the kitchen? Right, it's in here, isn't it? Neglecting my daily schedule. Well, yeah, whatever, man. I got stuff to do, man. Where is the kitchen? Where is the kitchen? Onion? Will he take onions? Will he take cabbage? Get me a bite to eat. I don't have lockpicks, so I can't get you that. Ah, here we go. This is what it's all about. And that's probably going to be enough. And so now we're out of there. Daily duties, stay away from me.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I'm looking for something a little, what's it to...
Peace, brother. So you heard. I'll trade them for food. Get me... What do you desire, Brother Gregor?
Okay, so there's something specific that he wants. There's a quest item, some food that he wants specifically. I don't know what it could be, mate. Certainly isn't in here. Why is there a toilet in here, mate? It's disgusting. What does he want, mate? What does he want?
What is it, brother?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Today it's your task to concoct 2 potions to aid digestion. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Right, I've reached a part in this where fucking don't know what I'm doing. I'm supposed to be making something here. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm not going to do it. I'm supposed to be
Praise
getting
be to Christ,
lockpicks
brother.
from that one guy, but he won't take the food.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Brother, what will become of you? Oh, well, perhaps tomorrow you'll do better.
Alright, well at least I've gotten out of doing my tasks. What am I neglecting? I don't know. Well, I need to go up to the forbidden part. But it's up on this side, isn't it? Maybe that's what he wanted. Dried meats. Damn it. Stopped again. I don't know what my daily schedule is. And I don't know where that one guy hangs out.
Brother, you were somewhere you shouldn't have been. Don't you know your place? Don't you know where you're permitted to enter and where your presence is forbidden?
Very well, brother.
Now.
Damn it. Go to bed. You go to bed. Right, so now they've taken all my groschen and everything. To be fair, I don't really need him, because my horse has lockpicks. Did I leave them on me? No! That might be a thing. Oh, all my stuff is in there, nice. Right, back in I go. You're neglecting your daily duties. What is my duties? Eat with the others. Fuck eating with the others. It's time for robbing. Right, let's go up there. Oh, I need to go read these pages. Yeah, what was that? No. I clearly don't have that anymore, do I?
The forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
They're not, because I already stole them.
What do you want, brother? You shouldn't be here.
I just need to talk to you.
What have we here? That's it. The book with information about the novices.
So this guy. I don't get it. Therefore let us be, at least in the beginning, more tolerant towards his transgressions. What did he do? Siskin might be the guy. What the hell? They're talking shit about me. I'm Gregor. I don't know what that's supposed to have told me.
I still don't know which one of them is pious.
Yeah, true. I really don't. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I do know I'm shirking my duties, so if Brother John catches me, I'll be... all my stuff will be taken. Damn it!
Brother.
This fucking... again. Okay. Just wait till it's dark and see who's drinking all the wine. Why does it need to be so slow for the last bit?
Brother Nevelis says that you didn't finish your work in the herb room. Have you lost your taste for honest labor?
I had other affairs that needed to be attended to immediately. It will never happen again.
Brother, I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. This is your first warning. Don't do it again. Where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy Mass is the foundation on which your life here is built.
You're right, brother.
This is your second warning. Do it again and you will be punished. Brother Cyril mentioned that you didn't submit your parchments in the scriptorium. Do you not enjoy copying books? Or are you just willfully shirking your responsibilities?
You're right, brother.
Now, this is your third warning.
Very well.
Now,
Oh my
show
God.
me what you have on you.
Eat with the others. Right, at least this is where they all are, so I can...
What is it, brother?
Can you tell me?
I would if there was anything noteworthy to say. But I'm just the ordinary son of a landowner, now a monk. There's nothing in my past, present, or future that anyone could find interesting.
Why did you join the monastery?
Because it was better than living in poverty. As the youngest son, I'm not entitled to inherit my father's estate, but he was kind enough to sell off some cattle and send me here. And you know what? I'm glad to be here. It's better than mucking out manure.
I've read the abbot's book. It says in there that you're not as saintly as you make out. Actually, it seems like you're as lecherous as a boring rut.
You broke into the abbot's quarters to spy on me? You won't get away with it.
I wasn't interested in your opinion about what I did. What interests me is you and what the book has to say about you.
I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm going to report you.
One peep out of you, and I'll tell everyone.
You wouldn't. You're not that stupid. But I'm not going to risk it. Have it your way.
Listen, there's something I ought to tell you. There's a dangerous criminal hiding in the monastery, and I came here to look for him.
Ha! I knew it! He's a villain. Who are you, though? Oh, it's better not to ask, isn't it? It's always safer not to ask.
Never mind that. Who's a villain?
That's Siskin. I always thought he was an odd one, the way he carries on. But now it makes perfect sense. He's a criminal fleeing justice.
What are you talking about? You clearly know something I don't.
I'm telling you, keep your eye on him. He's no monk. That's what my gut tells me. And my gut's never wrong. What are you going to do to that fellow once you find him?
That's not your concern.
You should talk to the Circators or the Prior about it. Not act on your own.
So confusing.
The fool is not corrected with words. And again, beat your son with the rod.
Yeah, I've had enough of eating meat. There's a quest on the map somewhere. Not here. I'm just stuck in perpetual fuckiness.
I've heard that you, that you enjoy the company of men. Is there any truth to it?
What? How do you know that?
I read it in the abbot's book.
What? The abbot's book is locked up in his chambers, and he'd never allow anyone to read it. Did you break in? But why? Just so you could dig something up on me?
I was looking for something else, but I just happened to come across your story.
No matter what you were looking for, you crossed a line that shouldn't be crossed. But don't worry, I won't tell on you if you promise me the same. Yes, you can call me a sodomite, a sinner, a monster, the spawn of Satan. But tell me this, Gregor. Can I help the way I am? I tell you, it's a test of my faith. A test so daunting you can't even imagine it.
You're right. I found it interesting, but I'm not judging you. You are the way you are.
Let's be equal.
You should be true to yourself.
I'm glad you aren't like the others. Thank you for not passing judgment. I swear to God, I've never lain with another man. I've never sinned. When my father wanted me to find a wife and start a family, I told him the truth, and he had me sent here. And in a way, I was glad. My guilt had been consuming me, and I knew in the monastery I'd find peace. The Lord sees my soul, and he knows it's pure.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret.
You're looking?
I am a novice. At least until I find the man.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here.
I heard something about that.
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do?
I don't know yet.
It won't be easy to drag this criminal away from the protection of the cloister. Unless the abbot gives his blessing. But I still can't believe it.
Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me.
I've had enough.
But
Talk to me, brother.
How is it that you don't get any pennant?
I've paid off the Circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that time of the morning.
As soon as they begin to
Talk to that guy, talk to that guy.
remembering the fate of Heli,
What is it, brother?
I'd like to ask you...
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident, and all the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lucas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
inspired. But as for coarse jests and idle words or words
What do you desire?
Or maybe you're the one I'm looking for.
Me? A criminal? Look at me. How could I be? No, my friend, you're accusing the wrong man. If you want my advice, the others one around.
Idleness is the
You're most likely right.
Therefore, the brethren should be occupied at certain times in manual labor.
Okay. Oh, they've all left. And now I'm shirking my duties. Who's this guy?
What would you like?
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it.
Okay.
I want you to prepare 2 marigold decoctions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
Okay. Great. Why is the graphics like that? Okay. So what I need is nettle and 2 times marigold. So you will need water, a handful of nettles, and 2 of marigold. Drop the nettle in the water and cook for 1 turn. Leave to cool. Drop the marigold in, but don't boil it anymore. Nice and easy. Nettle. Cauldron. Cook. Turn. Marigold. 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 And use. Complete the potion. Haha! I made 2 of them. Nice. That was nice and easy.
Praise be to Christ, brother.
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
Ah, perfect. Now what? Shirking my duties, it reckons. 8 AM, work in the fraternity, assigned by Brother Neverless. 12 noon, work in the library, assigned by Brother Librarian. 4 PM, afternoon worship. 6 PM, Vespers, common supper. 7 PM, compline, free time before retiring. Okay. Interesting. Shirking my duties. Oh, man!
Brother? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be working somewhere? Idle hands are the devil's workshop.
You're right, brother.
This is your first warning. Don't do it again.
Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing though. Oh, it's upstairs. Where is this guy? Oh, what?
Ah, Greg.
I'm here to work.
Good. This is most likely the first time you've ever done this in your life. But it's easier than you think. Just a bit of practice and learning Latin. Here's the original, and here are the blank parchments on which you'll copy what you read in the original. Is that clear? Then you may begin, and try not to make a mess of it.
Oh god. What table? Here we go. Ist tuusvissen culminant latidis isto rat circoverata. Et pasquam consumati sunt des octo ut circumsiderit. I don't know, that looks right. Fecrosi fercitas perfit fit lata. That doesn't sound right. Sacerdotum es scribus populi. Sidebet eos uscedam venus statet supra ubi erat pure. Celitet eos ulos du inintinento flatet fupsa. Celidet cos ufos du venemento slelec supra ubi eta pruna. I don't know. I don't know if FUPSA is one. UFOs. Alright, let's see.
I couldn't have written it better myself.
Nice. Bloody dogs. Right, now I've got some time, but eat with the others.
Speaks with you, brother. So much the more ought the
I've been here eating. What are you guys talking about?
should rarely be granted even though it be for good. Edify the conversation. Will not escape sin. And in another place, death and life
What
are
the
in
hell?
the power of the tongue.
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping around in the corridor at night.
You've got a strong constitution. Anyone else would have certainly died.
What happened?
Someone
Let
tried to
me tell you a
poison
little
me.
story. Once upon a time, there was a young boy. He was lost and miserable. He had no future. He was tempted by his friends into doing some foolish things, but he wasn't truly bad, because when it came down to it,
I fucking knew it was that guy.
he ran away rather than keep doing foolish deeds. His
The old
former friends
Mr.
didn't
fucking
take kindly
Proper.
to that, though, and wanted to punish him. So they sent a hunting dog to find him and rip his throat. The boy wasn't stupid, though, and he knew that the hound was coming. He poisoned some food, and when the hound showed up, he gave it to him. He didn't expect the beast to live, but it did. And all of a sudden, the boy was sorry for what he tried to do. So he offered to make a bargain with the hound.
It was you that poisoned me.
Don't take it personally. Kill or be killed. You know, we're both pawns in someone else's game. They have plans for us, but we don't have to let them use us. We can just forget all about it and go our own way. I was a bandit, and I was at Neuhof. I've robbed and stolen, but I swear to God I've never in my life slain innocent people. What I saw at Neuhof made me realize my life was worth shit, but I still had a chance to change for the better. Here in the monastery I've had plenty of time to think things over.
Why did he just throw a
But then
fake
you
punch at
showed
me?
up and fucked it all up.
So the evildoer changes his ways and finds God. And what exactly are you proposing?
Both of us can leave this place. You can go back to your people, and I can go somewhere where I can live out my life in peace, and no one will try to kill me. If we work together, we can both get what we want.
What if I wanted a different option?
You could kill another novice, I suppose. If news of the murder got out from the monastery, my former friends might believe I'm dead. But I'm offering you a solution that doesn't require any killing. Before we make a run for it, we'll make it look like someone's killed me. Loads of blood, a tattered scrap of my habit, and footprints leading towards the river. No one will bother looking for my body there. There we'll split up. You go for your bounty, and I'll get as far away from here as I can.
Good. Let's do it your way.
Good. I'm glad that despite our initial discord, we could reach an agreement. Here, take something to calm your stomach. Now we'll need the keys to the monastery and some blood to make the tracks.
And where am I supposed to get my hands on blood in a monastery?
You'll find a parchment in the kitchen with a list of ingredients on it, all the things they're ordering. Add blood for making soup to the list, and when it's delivered the next day, take it before anyone notices it's even come.
What are you going to do?
I need to get ready for a long journey. Prepare supplies, get some normal clothing somehow, that sort of thing. You can escape in that habit, but I need to vanish as fast as I can.
What do I need the keys to the monastery for?
How else will we get out? This place is practically a prison.
Do you mean these keys?
What? I'm not going to ask you how you got your hands on those, you devious lad.
All right, that's everything I need to know. I can get started.
Excellent. Come and see me once you have everything. And try to be as fast as you can. And Gregor, thank you.
I should still just kill this guy. I kind of want to carry this quest out though, you know, maybe I'll leave him. Get away. Still poisoned. Don't eat it. There's a list in the kitchen somewhere, so I can go and write. There you go. Cool, this gives me a chance to check out who's been in the cellar. What do we do now? Go to bed. Moria demones de asti esti. Oh, we know who it is. It's the brothers.
You've seen us drinking here, so either join in or swear you won't tell a soul. You wouldn't want to end up like Lucas now, would you?
All right. I wouldn't mind some wine.
That's more like it. Sit down and have a drink, my lad.
Game saved.
Brother. Where have you been? Do you think you could just walk away from seclusion? Seclusion means you stay put. No comings
hell was
and
that?
goings.
I was just...
I've no time for your excuses. This mustn't happen again. I'm making an example of you.
What
2
the hell?
days in solitary
I
confinement.
was just about to sit down.
Now, show me what you have on you. I must confiscate anything that's not allowed in the monastery.
Right, you're getting told on, mate. Fucking hell. I'm not going to be able to get the blood the next morning.
Peace be with you, brother. Quite right, brother. Just sit down and...
What the hell? Where did the other guy go?
What would you like?
Get out of the way.
What do you desire?
I've discovered something about the wrongs being committed here.
I see. Tell me more.
The circators go into the cellar at night to drink
Yeah, get
wine.
fucked, you punishment
I
dudes.
thought so. John always reeks of it. And he wants to be abbot. Hypocrite. Perhaps if you told the prior, that would clip John's wings.
That's all I know.
If you find out anything else, come to me. I'd be interested to hear it.
Oh, this quest is so long. Hurry up. John, yeah, whatever, man. Need to go pick up the stuff from the kitchen, bruh. What are you doing here? Wrong place. Come on. Right, where's this guy? Don't tell me he's already escaped. Where is he? There he is.
Can't you see we are...
Surely mass is over now. Come on.
This is not a good time for questions, brother.
Come on, they're leaving. Stop praying, you fucking nerd. Hurry up. Get over it. Get over it, mate. Dickhead.
What is it, brother?
I have everything we need for the escape.
Loud as in the church.
Straight after Vespers, we'll meet in the dormitory. We'll have to get it all done before the monks have finished dinner.
What exactly is your plan? And why can't we do it at night?
We're going to prepare a little riddle they'll never solve. And why at mealtime? Because we need the dormitory as well as the church to be empty. Then at night we'll escape. Do you follow? Take everything with you and don't forget the keys.
Good. Once evening mass ends, I'll be in the dormitory.
Gotta go eat with everyone. That's my last quest. Can I be bothered waiting, or shall I just fucking murk this guy? Oh, do I go through a whole another day?
Let him make no distinction of persons in the and again,
Brother?
Why?
What are you doing here?
deliver his soul from death.
Come now, brother. Aren't we friends? You know very well that monks can't survive on prayer alone. Forgive me this once.
This time I'll look the other way. Brother? Is this a tavern? Are we at a dogfight?
What violence?
Very well.
Now.
Ah, fuck, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Just gonna murk this motherfucker. Damn it.
Praise be to Christ, brother. Less
Go on,
suitable for
guys.
monastic
Go on
life than
past
him.
them.
You fighting, drinking,
Go on by.
fornicating.
Go by.
But then he ended up in here.
You're done, bro. You're done. That's it. See ya. Sick of waiting. I'm out of here. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Armor. Okay, we're in that. We're in that. We're in that. We're in that. Right, that's me. I'm out of here. How do I get across the bridge? Gonna have to run all the way down there and back up. Yep, screw the book, screw all that other stuff. Pissed me off too much. Where's the bridge?
Yeah.
Alright, still ages away. Man, every time I feel like I'm making really good headway in this game, it just gives me a quest that takes fucking ages. Which is not that enjoyable, if I'm honest. Like being forced to do those daily tasks every day or being like locked away. And that John guy's like aggro range is massive. Like if you just go near him, it's all over. Here's the swamp. Where's the people? Gotta start a fire, don't I? No doubt these guys are gonna try and kill me.
This looks like the place they were talking about.
Morning, sunshine. Hope we didn't wake you.
Kurva. Did you have to sneak up on me like thieves?
We are thieves. Besides, we had to make sure you weren't followed. Or trying to lead us into a trap. But enough of this chit-chat. Let's get down to business. We heard there was some trouble at the monastery. Question is, was it the right sort? Did you do that job we agreed?
I did.
Do you think I'd be sitting here if I didn't do it?
How should I know? The world's full of idiots.
It's done.
You've got proof?
He had nothing on him. No coin, not a thing.
So you wrung his neck and found nothing on him? That's a disappointment, ain't it?
I had nothing either. All the novices have to hand everything over once they enter the monastery.
Right. So you don't even know if you wrung the right guy's neck. I'm wondering if you wrung anyone's neck at all.
Just go there and ask around. Everyone will tell you about the murder.
Or I'll walk straight into an ambush, more like. Forget it, boy. I have a much better idea. Kill the bastard!
Alright, mate.
You call that combat? Who there?
Yeah, you shouldn't have been playing fuck games with me, mate. Way off. Well, you're a bit harder than the others, are you?
Fuck it. Kurwa.
That didn't work out very well. Fuck it. How do I find out where they're camped now? Maybe I can find a clue on their bodies.
You goddamn right I can. Not really much to fucking take on there, is there? Where'd that guy go? Where'd the other guy go, more importantly?
It looks like an ordinary die at first sight, but it's not. The numbers are wrong. Maybe they used it as a sign to identify themselves. But that still doesn't tell me how to find their encampment.
Where's the first guy? Oh, they're both here. And that is the end of the video. Oh man. The monastery quests, becoming a priest, all that kind of stuff, that took so long. That was crazy. There was like 3 hours of footage just in there alone, and I didn't even do all the quests. And then of course, because I loaded save games, I had to re-pick up quests, and I'm pretty sure I forgot to do one, talking to the Neverlast guy. But anyway, whatever. I can't remember if I edited it into this or not. But yeah, it is what it is. Got it done, and on to the next one. Whew. If you watched, thanks for watching. Cheers.